What's going on, world? This is Isaiah, and in this video, I'm gonna show you how I made $1,000 trading stock options before 9 a.m. Okay, so before I got in the stock market, it used to intimidate me. Okay, I'm no different from a lot of people. The charts and all that stuff, it used to intimidate me. Okay, and then I didn't have the investor's mindset just yet. Right, I was good at making money and working, but putting money into the stock market and trading it, I was just like, I don't know, that's risky, right? Just like I hear all the time, it's risky. But I am a true testament to when you learn something, the risk minimizes. Okay. So I start this channel because I want to just help people and give you the information that can literally change your life, your kids' life, your family's life, everything. It could change who you are as a person. So on Wednesday, which was January 22nd, $1,000 in a day. I've done this quite a few times. It's pretty much becoming almost the norm now. But I made $1,000, and I'm gonna go trade by trade and go through my trading day to show you how it went. Okay, so I'm gonna go share my screen, and we're gonna break it down. All right, so let's go. So this is my journal right here. This is my trade Zella. Okay, so as you can see, we had AVGO. That was the first trade of the day, 28%. Made 733. Palantir made 42 on a put. Palantir made 85. Then I was in Nvidia, $44. Lost 160 on Tesla, 8%. And then I got 345 on Meta, which was 17%, right? And this trade finished at 9:09 a.m. I'm on the West Coast. So 9 a.m. I was up $1,000. Okay. So we're going to go to the first trade. We're going to go to AVGO. Now, I got into this trade on Tuesday. Okay. I got into this trade on Tuesday. Show you where I got into it at. All right. So, yeah. All right, cool. Yep. So I got into this trade on Tuesday. I actually swung AVGO. Okay. So I got into AVGO around, it was around like right here, like 240. Yeah. Yeah. Here was my entry around here, like 240, 41, right? Right there between there. So I entered in. So when the stock was trading at about 240, I got two contracts, which was about $2,200. All right. And I just entered into this position right here because, and let me tell you why. We're going to go to the daily time frame. So this is the daily charts, right? So where is this at? Sorry, guys. Where are we at? Oh, shoot. What in the world? There we go. All right. So the daily time frame, right? All right. So AVGO has been breaking out. It's been breaking out. So back in December, it was at 186 and then it broke out. So here's the daily time frame. We see a lot of red, right? Now, with these EMAs right here, this is the 21 EMA and this is the 9 EMA. It's on an uptrend. Even though there's a lot of red candles and a lot of red days, it's on an uptrend. So what I noticed was AVGO likes to gap up, right? It likes to gap up. So I was like, all right, we're on an uptrend. And this right here was on Friday, this was a dragonfly. So here's what happened. This was on Wednesday. Yep. So I got in on this day right here. Then I got out this day. So Monday we had Trump inaugurated. And then, Tuesday was the market this day. And then this day was the day after. Right. So I entered in right here around that 240. Now I'm showing you this because on a daily time, when you're swinging, when you get into swing plays, you need to be looking at the daily chart and the weekly chart and the 4-hour chart, depending on, how long you plan on holding it. So I got in right here. So I knew that it was on an uptrend, and also its high was 251 and then also 247. So this is a resistance level. So let's look at this. So this is a resistance level right here. I knew that this price right here was where AVGO could potentially test at 247. So I get in right here and I'm like, I'm going to ride it up to 247. If it breaks above 247, then it's going to go to 251. So if it breaks above, I will hold it. But then if it rejects, I'm going to get out, right? So this is the daily chart. Now let's go to the 15-minute for Wednesday. Okay, so now we're going to go to Wednesday. We'll go to Tuesday, actually. So we're going to go to Tuesday. So we see what happened. So AVGO, it was up on Tuesday. No, it was like flat on Tuesday. So it closed. Actually, it was red a little bit. So AVGO closed at like 240. At like 240, right? And then on Wednesday, it gapped up all the way to 246. Okay, it gapped up 246, 247. So because I was able to see the daily chart and I see that there's a lot of red days and I know that it gaps up, I was like, before market open, I said, I'm going to take my profits at market open, right? So let's go back to the 15. So at market open, all I did was I just closed my position. And that's how you see that this trade right here at, what time was it? It doesn't, oh, it says close, but it was right at market open. So like 632 I made 733. So that's the first trade of the day. Okay, so that was a swing. This was a swing play. I made 28% on my money overnight. So the next ones, we got Palantir. So let's go to Palantir. And we're going to go to Wednesday. So on Wednesday, we have Palantir. So I took this trade. No, let's go to the 5-minute. So on Wednesday, I took this trade. So Palantir, it broke below a level. It broke below a level. Oh no, I was trying to get ahead of a downward movement on this candle right here, right? So I got in about right here. It didn't break my level, so I was kind of undisciplined on this trade. So it went down here and I was up like $100. And then I saw that it was becoming a wick and it wasn't closing. So I got out, right? I got out of this trade because I saw that it was reversing. And that's why I only made $42 on that, but that was 3% on my money. You can't get 3% on your money from a bank, so I'm not mad at it. But then I saw that it wicked from this level and I got in on a call because I was like, oh, it's just about to go up. Boom. And then it came down. I was like, oh man. So I ended up getting out because I'm like, it didn't reverse how I thought it was going to reverse. As you can see, it reversed 30 minutes later and it went way higher, right? So that is how I made the $85, right? So I could have stopped here for the day, but I genuinely love trading and I believe in myself. So all the plays I got in, I thought that they were solid plays. Then I got into Nvidia, right? Let's go to Nvidia. This was, so on Wednesday, so in Nvidia, yep, it was right here. So it was on an uptrend. I thought it was going to continue. It was above VWAP, above all the EMAs. Everything was good. So I had got in about right here. And then it came up and then I saw it rejecting and it was coming down. And then this candle opened and it wasn't going up and it was right here. And I just ended up getting out. So I exited right here, right? And that's how you can see I made $44 on Nvidia, right? But it's funny because these plays add up. So this right here is 80 and this is 85. That's 160 on just off of 3 small plays, right? These aren't big plays, but these small numbers and small percentages, they add up, right? Over a span of a year, 2 years, 3 years. And then we're going to go to Tesla, my next trade of the day. This was on Wednesday. I got faked out a little bit. No, here's what happened. So I get in a Tesla. It was like right here under these EMAs. Yep. No. What time was that? That was later in the day. 8:58. So 8:58. Oh yeah, it was over here. Oh yeah. So I got in a Tesla. 45, 55, boom. Yes. I thought that on this level, I thought it was giving out because it was under this level right here, right? It was under this level. So I thought it was going to continue on, break below this 200 EMA, and then boom, it was going to go all the way to 417, right? Because it had already touched 417. So I was like, oh, okay, we're going into a downtrend. But as you can see later on in the day, it ended up doing that. So I was just early in my thinking. If I would have held it, it would have ended up going there. But I don't like to hold it in hopes of it doing something. So that is, so I got in right there and then it reversed on me and I got out on my stop loss about right here in the middle of it. And that's how you can see I lost 160, which was 8%. 8% on a loss, it's not bad, right? It's under 10%. You know, when I was a beginner, sometimes I would lose 20, 30% on a trade, hoping that it would go in the direction, right? And in this last play, we got Meta, which was 345. And Meta, let's go to Meta, this is on Wednesday. So this is the Meta play where I made 345. I got in on a bull flag, right? So I got in right here. So this is a bull flag right here. There's a strong move to the upside. The stock consolidates up and down for a minute, and then it goes to its second leg of a breakout. So I entered into play right here. As you can see, this right here is a Dragonfly Doji, which is a bullish candle. I entered into play right here on this red candle, and then it blasted off. And then I got out right here because it was kind of hovering. And then I got out, and that is how I made that $345 for a grand total of $1,089.26, right? So I did all of this by 9 a.m., right? Hadn't even had breakfast yet, none of that, right? I was able to do all of that before 9 a.m. So I woke up to 700, traded, boom, 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 had 1L, boom. I'm 80% on the day. I'm good with that, right? And then we called it a day, and I went about my day. It's really that simple, right? So that's how I make $1,000 in a day before 9 a.m. trading stock options. I want you to know and understand that this stuff is beyond possible. You got to be patient. You got to learn patience. You got to be disciplined. You got to be strong-minded, and you got to simplify the game, and you got to know what you're looking for. All right. You have to know what you're looking for. And then once you know what you're looking for, it becomes easier and easier and easier. And then the game changes for you. The game changes for you. And then you can replicate it. I know I could replicate $300 trades, $400 trades. So if you can replicate making $200 in the stock market every day, in a week, that's 1,000 times 4 weeks in a month. That's 4,000. And then when you invest more, you can turn that 4,000 into 10,000. It's just a game of leverage, right? So I want you to understand it's not as complex as you think it is. You just got to get in the game, believe in yourself, trust yourself, and lock in. If you lock in on stock options for the next 6 to 12 months, I can guarantee you your life will change and it will never, ever, ever be the same. I'm telling you this because I know this as a fact. And that's why I'm so passionate about giving this information on here because, listen, if you take this serious, the game is going to change forever. It's like a glitch in the matrix. You could make $1,000 in minutes. Ain't no job paying you that. You could go get 80% returns on your money in 5 minutes, 20 minutes. You can't do that anywhere else. So you need to learn this skill set of learning how to trade, and it will change your life forever. All right. So that's how I make $1,000 a day in the stock market. And I'm just keep continuously getting better and better and better and better. So just imagine if you master this skill right now, what will your life look like 5 years from now? What will it look like 5 years from now? It will look exponentially different. Just focus on that. All right. So I hope that this video made sense. I hope it helped you. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, drop something in the comments. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Peace.